name is Jim Beal, and I am the principal in charge of design. I've been here for 18 years and also oversee our education projects. CTA is 75 years old this year, and it started in Billings with a guy named Cushing and Terrell, and we've grown to stretch from Austin to Seattle with about 15 different offices. Honestly, most of the projects that I've worked on are not in Billings, they're other places. And I think that's one of the things that maybe a lot of people don't realize about this firm is the amount of work that we do outside of our community, in addition to the stuff that we're fortunate to get inside the community. One is the Old Faithful Visitor Center, and the reason why that's a favorite is because it's in a pretty cool place, and it was in our office for about 10 years, and we redesigned it 3 different times, and so ultimately to get it into place was seen as kind of a victory, and it's a really sustainable building, and it should be there for a long time, so that's exciting to be a part of. And then a team that I worked with just completed a design in Silicon Valley that we won some design awards for the Dell Corporation, and so that was a lot of fun as well. I think that people might be surprised to learn that I come from kind of a long line of Kansas preachers that goes back several generations, and my dad was a pastor, but I broke the trend, I guess. I grew up in Sheridan, Wyoming. I'm a 1986 graduate of Sheridan High School, and since I was 8 years old, I knew that I wanted to be an architect. That's why I came to Montana, is to go to the School of Architecture in Bozeman, and that's where I met my wife, Linda. She's from Livingston. My first job out of school was in Dallas, Texas, and that's where we ultimately got married, had our first child, and decided that we wanted to raise our kids up here where we grew up. And so that's when we moved back to Billings, and I've been with CTA ever since. My oldest is Marilee, she's 18, and then Jonathan is 17, Bethany is 16, and Stephanie is 14. Our oldest just graduated from senior high school. Our other 3 are at senior high this next year. One of the things that I was most excited about growing up is to be named to the Wyoming All-State baseball team when I was a senior. I spent an incredible amount of time working on my old house and building some pieces of furniture when I can fit those in. And of course, the whole reason why Linda and I came back here was to spend time in the mountains and backpack and fish and hike and do those things. On the artistic side, if I ever get more margin time, I'd like to be a glass artist. And so maybe someday in the future I'll get to do that more. So I was excited to see familiar faces, but also to meet other downtown business owners, and of course find ways to get connected into the community. Goals for the future. Professionally, I am taking the leadership baton from guys like Jim Shepard, Keith Rupert, Jim Workman, and will be a part of carrying that baton for the next 20 to 25 years or so. And in that time, my partners and I here, we hope to maybe diversify our leadership and hope to be known as a nationally recognized design firm at some point. The kinds of projects that we do run the whole spectrum of building types. We are an integrated firm made up of not just architects, but also all of the engineering disciplines, interior designers, graphic designers, building envelope specialists, anybody that you need to put a building together. We have the expertise to do it.